Hallo und willkommen bei meinem Stream Teil 6. Outer Worlds. Heute versuche ich wieder so wenig wie möglich zu reden. Bin ziemlich müde und eigentlich gar nicht so gut drauf, aber ich wollte irgendwas zocken. Habe ich gedacht, ich tue mir selbst einen Gefallen und ich zock mal The Outer Worlds. Mal gucken, wie es sich heute spielen lässt. Ähm, Als ich das letzte Mal mich verabschiedet habe, nachdem ich auch Stream beendet habe und nochmal ins Spiel gekommen bin, um zu speichern, wurde mir von Ada angedeutet, dass, wie hieß der Kerl, dass Felix und Parvati miteinander oder über eine Serie diskutieren. Ähm, Das wollte ich euch nicht vorenthalten, deswegen sage ich es euch jetzt, weil es sein kann, dass gleich mal ähm, eine, ein Dialog dann gibt. Sam? Was zur Hölle ist das? An einen Sam kann ich mich jetzt nicht erinnern. Na komm, mach schnell. Alles klar.
So I was watching this serial the other night, yeah? Halcyon and Helen finally took down the chief of the savages, with a guest appearance from none other than the masked marketeer.
Do you think maybe I could borrow that sometime?
Good to see you, boss.
This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us. Just a little caution. Could be a reason no one's picked up this job yet. They don't give medical degrees to dummies, Captain. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there, see if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
Hey, Captain. I got a thing I want to ask you. It's kind of big. I was thinking about what you said afore, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right. I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady, straight out. And I'm thinking of doing it here, on the ship. I was kind of hoping you'd offer. The thing is, I can't ask her over like this. I mean, look at me. I'm all covered in engine grease and I ain't showered in nigh on a week. I smell like sweat most days and, well, don't look too close at my fingernails. I was thinking, hoping, we could stop by Groundbreaker for bath supplies. Oh, that nice older lady in the rest and go, Miss Gladys? She seemed to know lots of things. Maybe she knows where to find fancy soap. I mean, only if you're not busy. Or when you're heading through Groundbreaker for something else. You don't gotta change plans on account of me. Anyhow, next time we dock in Groundbreaker, let me know. 'Cause I want to come with.
Ja, wir sind zwar dort, aber es macht gerade keinen Sinn, da nochmal reinzugehen, weil ich endlich mal auch mal mit der Story weiterkomme. Und wer weiß, vielleicht verlässt sie mich auch danach und das will ich noch nicht. Deswegen.
Welcome back, Captain. The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate. What's that? Define favorite. I see. Then, of course, you are my favorite, Captain. I am predisposed to find your eccentricities tolerable. And I'm sure I rank as your favorite autonomous digital astrogator. I am pleased we have that settled. Was that all you wanted to ask me? You seem hesitant to discuss what's actually troubling you. Perhaps there is something you wanted to confess? Truthfully, not that I contain the capacity to lie. I had suspected as much. Your neurological impulses spike at unusual and often inappropriate moments. It doesn't take a genius to correlate the meaning, although if I were a human, I would be considered one. I am glad you felt comfortable enough to tell me, Captain. According to my file on the subject, that means you either desire to obtain something from me, or you have formed a partial fondness for my persona. Thank you for confiding in me, Captain. I have been keeping a secret as well, but you shall have to discern it yourself. What? No, absolutely not. I have no concept of self with discounting the architecture of a shell persona my captain asked me to construct. I identify entirely as a collection of electrical impulses, with no fundamental consciousness. I never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship. I swear. I do not like joking about the captain, Captain. And we both know I am not capable of such a complex emotion. How did you guess, Captain? The simulated files are not only stored in the recesses of my ALU, in the space between microsynapses, but I encrypted them in 7 SDRA languages. I see. Captain, I regret to inform you there appears to be an issue with the life support systems. Unfortunately, the statistical likelihood is high. How can I be of assistance? Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Hm. Machen wir doch das. Mal gucken. Ich wollte eigentlich ja hierher kommen, aber. Naja, sie. Ist doch auf Terra. Ne, hier ist es. Oder? Das ist dasselbe. Ach so.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Die Aussage erinnert mich ebenfalls an Mass Effect.
No security. Not that I'm complaining.
Bin ja mal gespannt, wie das hier dann aussieht. Sieht aus wie das, wie Wasser Edgewater. Schon ziemlich ähnlich. Er Ich weiß nicht, aber ich glaube, die schweren Helme, die geben keine Fertigkeiten Boni. 26. 20. 10, 24. Okay, ich könnte ihr dann eigentlich. Kostet die 500. Okay, 4. Natürlich auch so eine Sache, ne? Es ist klug, schon vor Automaten irgendwas zu kaufen, wenn man die anderen Automaten nicht gesehen hat. Vielleicht hätte sie auch nur so eine 30er Rüstung geben können. Aber Gott sei Dank ist es nicht so. Okay, hier ist irgendwas Komisches passiert anscheinend.
Nice one! Captain, something bit them. Something with more teeth than is strictly necessary.
Das war klar. Kaum habe ich einen 26er Rüstung gekauft, schon finde ich eine. Eine 16. Okay. Egal.
Mess him up!
Oi, 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 oi.
Go after them.
Okay.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits. Warning. Pathing obstruction.
So ein neuer DJ in der Town.
Please ensure mechanisms are free of gristle. Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay. Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket.
Sheep.
Please clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits. Warning. Pathing obstruction.
Okay. Scheint nicht zu funktionieren.
Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of gristle.
If they didn't want to tempt us, why'd they lock it up?
Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay.
Keiner da. Sicherheitsklinge. What's that? Cool.
Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket.
They left their own outside to die? Was it that bad?
Scheinend kann ich da rein. Okay. Da lebt ja einer. Okay. Leben sogar mehrere. Alles klar.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps. Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts. Forget I said anything about that. Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed. Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such. Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center. Oh, before I forget, Anti-Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
Das muss ich natürlich sagen.
What can I do you for? Oh,
Okay. Weiß nicht, ob das besser ist als eine komplett auseinandergeweidete Stadt vorzufinden, indem man sich nur durchkämpft.
I won't tell.
Jetzt hier ist eben. Hundertsiebenunddreißig, 68. Ja. Okay. Und bald müsste ich Dinge verkaufen.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please. Aren't you with the brutes that attacked our lab? Aren't you here to pillage our supplies and leave our corpses to the raptidons? Oh, well, good luck. Now, if we got the carbon in here, it's just a matter. Orson, you idiot. Just put it. I am Orson Shaw, Chief Behavioral Scientist. I was brought in to study the raptidons. I was to ensure that, should a problem arise, our team is adequately equipped to deal with them. They are insatiably hungry, absolutely impossible to control in any fashion, and indeed appear to be powered entirely by hate. No amount of studying will enable us to control them, or even slightly sate their aggression. Not quite. We are now acutely aware of their weaknesses. Bullets through the head. Now, that may seem like an obvious conclusion, but believe it or not, some creatures' brains are not in their heads.
Isn't that the truth?
Now, if we got the carbon in here, it's just a matter. Orson, you idiot. Oh, you're still here. If you haven't already, you might speak to Anton. He can point you in the right direction. Now, if we got the carbon... What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device. Or trying to, anyway. Why, yes. I suppose I could. Thanks. no. Well, yes. Well, no. Perhaps. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me. I found an advanced pistol when we moved here, but it's broken. I need those schematics to modify it to output superheated air. It should quite easily burn through Raptidon hides. Out the south gate. Follow the road. It'll be on the left, past the old lab. Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you? Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab to the top of the hill, over the garage.
Top of the hill's Raptidon territory. Sit down.
I don't need to do it myself. I can stay here if you want.
I told you, you're staying put.
You're not listening. We can stop.
Oh boy. I don't think I'm ready for another bar crawl, Captain.
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. Security's gonna tell you to make tracks. Want to treat yourself before you go? Something for the road, maybe? I don't really know you. Roseway's supposed to be closed off to visitors. Stands to reason you could be a corporate spy of some sort. Then again, there's nothing in my contract that says I can't sell the... Sure, not like I get many customers. Can't say I do. Any Clio products satisfy all of our nutritional needs. At least they
Okay,
used
das
to.
würde ich jetzt auch mal schnell durchgehen.
These days we don't get much in the way of variety. I hear it's like that all over. I'm so glad you asked. Some people say the name refers... Truth is, we've been... Corporate's still deliberating over a new name. Technically, I'm not in business at all. Roseway closed down. Of course, if something goes wrong, like one of... Sure.
Super. Wir müssen das irgendwie als das Ding zu zerstören.
The vent shafts are how the Raptidons are getting out of the lab.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
Hm. So das.
Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told. I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable. My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
Captain's got your best interests at heart, mister. Honest.
I suppose it can't hurt. If I don't get that research back, my life is over regardless. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel. One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue? While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever. Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me. Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson, he's in the old lab. My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors, and I forgot him. You don't understand. He was my responsibility. All of the people stationed here are, regardless of their thinking on the matter. If he has died, too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name. And far too much paperwork. I'll thank you not to mistake my ambition for callousness. It's just that their constant complaining can begin to wear. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here. It's infuriating. And my colleague, Jameson, will you find him for me?
So, das waren jetzt 2 neue Missionen. Die Banditen erledigen, die Raptidons erledigen, aber die Mutter am Leben lassen. Mit Gas betäuben. Okay. Das kann heikel werden.
I don't know about Dr. Crane's research, but we ought to find Mr. Jameson. He's gotta be all alone and scared.
Du musst einen riesen Leichenhaufen. Wo sind Holz? Ah. Oder Bullschütze. Weg mit dem Schrift. Kampfwaffen.
We are experiencing a security event, sir and/or madam. Please vacate the premises immediately and return to your domicile or designated workplace. You are? But corporate never told me they were sending a fixer. Nobody tells me nothing. I have strict orders not to talk about anything that happens in a classified area. Please remember that Anti-Cleo Pharmaceuticals is not responsible for any loss of life or grievous physical injury. I am not allowed to disclose the details of my contract. If you are unhappy with the quality of my work, please submit a complaint to Roseway Lab is a highly classified facility.
You're underestimating the importance of the 8th back.
Blankenship, she's okay. But Lunsford has the highest rate of foot goals per game.
But if you cross-reference with the skills of the opposing team, his hand goal rate plummets.
What?
Lunsford plays worse against better teams. Blankenship plays better. Hmm?
Hey.
Alles klar. Also wenn das jetzt alles war, was ich jetzt zur Verfügung bekomme, und dann war das hier ein mieser Deal. Wegen hilfreich. Also würde ich ja das nehmen, aber ich glaube, das behalte ich erstmal noch für eine bessere Rüstung. Vielleicht sollte ich die Waffe auch modifizieren. 660 Schaden pro Sekunde, das ist schon heftig. Okay, anscheinend kann ich die Waffe und die Pistole mit 660 nicht modifizieren. Ist wahrscheinlich schon voll modifiziert, oder? Ja. Hat nur einen Slot. Alles klar.
Tossball is all about putting the ball in the goal zone.
Elektrisch geladene Oberfläche. Eloxiert Rüstungswert Korrosion 10. Okay.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really. Sure, I guess. I'm not supposed to talk to... I mean, why do you ask? As little as possible. I mean, yeah. I'm staff. Endocrinologist. We've been studying a load of raptidons hauled in from Monarch. Ask Dr. Crane. All I know is my bit, analyzing the raptidon.
Yeah? Anyone in particular?
Mostly they're leptin analogs. Raptidons have 4 different varieties. Concentrations vary based on the season.
Schade, keine Wissenschaft. 30. Schade, schade.
Leptin's the hormone that tells humans they're not hungry. I can't see much sense in that line of research.
I don't know why they're interested in it. Dr. Crane probably does. It was like that when we got here. I heard it had been shut down for years. But hell if I know. There were a bunch of folks with guns and a lady yelling about wanting jobs or something. Next thing I knew, the raptidons were loose. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work. What? I mean, we're surrounded by... Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean? I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Extracting how? No, wait, maybe I don't want to know.
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
Oh, he's making enraptured, Captain. An aphrodisiac. Wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug. The results are outside the margin of error. Sure, of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside. The newer lab is built for, more sensitive work. We mostly use the old lab for storage these days. Don't mention this to Anton, okay? He's kind of a tight ass about the lab. Like, squeeze coal into diamond tight. My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself, dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here. If you have a buyer. I got a contact who wants to haul the entire batch to Byzantium. Help me out, I'll cut you in for a share. I'll even pay you before I am, when you deliver to me. Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
So, hoping to score some free samples? Something on your mind?
Where are we headed? He seems like a nice boy to me. I'm glad you gave him a shot. Yeah, but I got a good feeling about him, is all. I mean, sure, he's a bit rough around the edges. I bet he just needs somebody to show him a better path. You might surprise yourself. Ugh. If I had to look at those yellow walls all day, I'd make a point to sleep on the roof.
Okay, gehen wir nochmal zurück. Okay, dann zeigt er trotzdem noch raus. Okay, gut, gut, gut. Dann losgehen.
Keeping you! Nail them, Captain! Don't mess with us!
Wie gefällt dir? So, Frage. Ist der jetzt feindlich gesinnt?
That's gotta be where Mr. Jameson is. Hope he's okay.
Ja.
Hey, here we go! Too strong!
Geht denn ab?
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Wahrscheinlich geht's demjenigen gut. Werde mich dann ankacken. Ah, wie kannst du noch meine Roboter kaputt machen? Bla 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 bla. Ja.
Ooh, what'd you find?
Ja, das ist toll, dass diese Schriften sich immer überlappen.
Take your best shot, asshole. I've gotta hurt. Together, poor body.
I got another fighting me.
Alter Schwede. Und drin wahrscheinlich auch irgendwelche.
I can take a hint. Habe ich den falschen.
Äh, Anton, bevorzugen, wenn du die Replicants, vor allem das Muttertier mit Gas betäuben würdest. Gerätschaften im Labor. Naja. Nein. Nehmen wir noch ein. Ja. Eins, zwei, drei, vier. Kann ich die Waffe schon wieder nicht finden. Ah, doch nicht das. Okay, die Waffe kann ich nicht mehr ein. Ich verstehe diesen Mist nicht. Geht das nicht? Ah, jetzt plötzlich. Wahnsinn. Kann ich das nicht einsetzen? Oh Mann.
I hope that wasn't a load-bearing mole.
Processing. Halt.
Okay, ich dachte, das will mehr Schaden machen. Anscheinend. Was ist das? Was denn das? Cool. Das nehme ich gerne an. Hat sich gar nicht so schlecht. 15% ist ziemlich wenig. Dass ich das dann noch steigern kann. Ja, das ist ja mit CZD verbunden, deswegen macht es gar keinen Sinn. Also sind schon, aber jetzt noch nicht. Okay, medizinische Journale wahrscheinlich für die Lee.
They can't keep us out.
Schere. Ich nicht, wie so eine Waffe mit 40 und 22 Nahkampfschaden gibt. Ob das überhaupt eine Waffe ist oder eine Werkzeug. Oh naja. Wenn ich hier hochgehe, komme ich da hoch, raus. Wo ich hätte Metro. Ach, das ist los.
That does it. Time for a drink?
Die ist okay.
Let's take bets on what shuts him up first. A hungry rat or my backhand?
Nice.
Das war viel. Ja. Habe ich mich schon gewundert, aber warum noch. Na.
Did someone lift the lockdown?
Yep.
How the... Wait, I know you. You're responsible for the Emerald Vale fiasco. How the hell did you get in here? No, not... I don't care about the beasts. I care about the front door. This is an egregious breach of protocol. How'd you get in? Ugh. Can't use the centrifuge without supervision. Can't file reports without him double-checking their every word. Can't save myself from mortal peril. It's like he thinks I'm a child. His hands-on management style is coming to a point of contention, I tell you. Please. That man doesn't have an altruistic bone in his body. I just happen to have the metabolic precursors from our last test. I'd wager my last bit that if you brought back the precursors and left me for dead, Anton wouldn't bat an eye. Wonderful! That's much better. I'm getting out of here so I can personally thank him for his compassion.
Ja, ja.
Sorry,
Oh,
Captain.
nein,
I'm
nein,
going.
nein, nein. So.
Yep, be right over. Here we go. Nice hit. Down it. Yep.
Ich habe nicht aufgepasst.
Here we go. Nice hit. I got this.
Whoa. I know. Und das.
Isn't this pretty, Captain? I love all the trees. We ought to go places like this.
Hm.
Hey, here we go! Here we go! I've got another fighting me. We didn't have many trees in Edgewater. Seems a shame to cut them down.
Ah, Frage ist da rein oder was? Wenn ich mich da drunter stelle. Dadurch ist das Ding wahrscheinlich gestorben. Kam Erfahrungspunkte. Ja. Die Dinger sind so schnell. Okay. Jetzt noch raus. Ah. Habe ich irgendwo das Verlangen, das jedes Mal zu so zu zelebrieren. Soundtrack ist gar nicht so schlecht. Also die Sounds im Hintergrund, solche Dinge, wenn zum Beispiel beim Aufstieg. Da waren aber mehr Leichen. Wie ich so sagte. Lillian.
You don't shoot, I won't shoot. Deal? Keep them hands where I can see them. What are you doing out here? Well, you ain't trying to eat me. Most things hereabouts are. And anyways, I'm bored. Name's Lillian. Lady named Cass hired my crew as gun hands. I got left here to watch.
Wahrscheinlich die neue Crewmitglied, beziehungsweise der
They all
Mitglied.
got pinned inside, so I can't say as I mind. Definitely got something large and uncomfortably shaped up her nethers. Yammering on about rights and privileges and what all. I'm like, lady, just sing out when you want something shot. Leastways, her pamphlets make good kindling. Don't mind the asking, but I ain't telling. You want details? Go talk at Miss High and Mighty What's-Her-Name. She's in the labs, pinned down. Yeah, Cassandra O'Malley. We mostly call her Cass, because Cassandra just sounds fan. I'm sweaty. I got clawed by one of them monsters. I've been in the dirt all day, and I got bugs in places you don't need to know about. I'm on a fucking break. Got a smoke? Boss said the same. I told her they ain't as bad for your health as mouthing off to armed strangers. Don't mind the asking, but I ain't telling. You want details? Go talk at Miss High and Mighty What's-Her... If a whole team of gun hands can't get through Anti-Cleo security, what makes you think I could alone? I ain't paid near enough to be dumb. I've had better. Lost some things in a dust-up. But I didn't get eaten like some of our crew. Got that going for me. My damn cigarettes, for one thing. I was near the Raptidon pen when they got loose. Had to set a few to rights. When I got to checking if all my parts were still attached, I realized I'd dropped my cigarette case. I look busy to you? It's surrounded by pissed-off Raptidons. My mama didn't raise no dumbasses. This was a Spacer's Choice commemorative case. Some promo for Founding Day they did back in, I forget the year. Worth decent bits to collectors.
Wouldn't hurt to do her a nice turn, would it, Captain?
I'd be obliged. Just don't lose any parts trying.
Alles klar. Da wären wir wieder. Fünf Grundrüstungswert ist eigentlich, keine Ahnung, nicht viel wert, denke ich. Machen wir es trotzdem. Mal schauen. So, dann gehen wir mal, denke ich, diesen Weg rein. Oh, 59%. Geil. Okay. Ja, dann machen wir das mal. Übergang zu verstecktes Labor. Das hier ist doch eigentlich ein Labor. Na, schauen wir mal. Wahrscheinlich das Aussäubern hier meine letzte Aktion für heute sein wird.
Okay.
Was ist da passiert? Schnell. Ei. Treffe ich den nicht oder was? Wahnsinn. Ein Aufkleber auf diesem Kanister besagt Auntie Wrapped und betreibt garantiert selbst und größte Reptilien mindestens 6 Stunden lang und verbreitet einen. Okay, das heißt, das muss ich benutzen, um die Mutter Abdidode da, oder wie das Ding heißt, außer Gefecht zu setzen. Die Frage ist, wie benutze ich die jetzt? Die ist jetzt nicht als Waffe angegeben. Die ist jetzt hier. Wie soll ich sie jetzt benutzen? Garantiert. Soll ich die schmeißen? Keine Ahnung. Wahrscheinlich muss ich die irgendwo reinstecken. In so ein... irgendwas. Und das Ding wird dann wahrscheinlich dann... das Gas dann raushauen. Sodass ich die das Muttertier nicht bekämpfen muss, denke ich. Aber ich sehe jetzt nicht viele...
They won't try that again.
Wow. Die ist fett. Okay, das könnte ich Orvate geben, denke ich. Mhm. Beseitige die Banditen. Antons Daten. Das hier. Raptidons. Nicht mitbekommen, dass ich seinen Kumpel oder Compadre sofort weggebaut habe. Da ist das Muttertier. Alles klar. Da muss ich das Ding wahrscheinlich reinstecken. Brauche ich jetzt 3 davon, weil da 3 Behälter sind. Beziehungsweise Einsteckmodule. Ah, da ist der zweite gegenüber. Alles klar. Frage ich mich, wo der dritte sein wird. Hier kann man. Okay. Das sind nicht viele. 1, 3, 4, okay, doch nicht so viel. Da gibt es denn hier keine Granaten.
I'm ready for this. Nice hit. Nice one.
Nicht von meinem Weg stehen, bitte.
That's the last of them.
Wieso? Muss man nicht verstehen. Nicht so viel. Nicht so gut. Geh später rein. Umschlossener, gepolsterte hellen Kleidung blocken. 5. Mhm. Da will ich noch nicht hoch. Aber gut zu wissen.
Hey! You! Over here!
Okay. Gleich. Alles zu seiner Zeit. So, ich habe 2 Dinge gefunden. Den habe ich noch nicht. Das ist mir nicht aufgefallen. Ich habe es ja auch verpasst. Wer weiß. Geht nie ab.
Reminds me of medical school.
Vortex-Streitkolben. Eieiei, schade, schade, schade. 45 brauche ich. Mist. Okay, Experiment abschließen. Will ich das? Oh, das war nicht so gut.
Oh my gosh. This is... Please say we don't gotta walk through that.
glaube, das sollte ich noch nicht machen. Erst wenn ich die Unterlagen finde, würde ich jetzt behaupten. Ein Plasmagewehr. Das sieht cool aus. Okay. Nimm doch das Ding auf. Okay, schauen wir mal.
Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you. Yes, I imagine he does. But we all have problems. It is the human condition. I am myself ensnared in this wretched place. You want to kill me. I don't want to die. Therefore, it is in my best interest to negotiate with you. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for my life. Same reason you are, more than likely. I imagine we picked up the same tip. Secret research facility, abandoned town, minimal security. Crane actually sent out a cry for help? Oh, the poor bastard. Seeing his life's work snatched from him? Must be like... Crane is the man who runs this lab. Probably gone around the bend fretting over his beloved research. Not that there's anything lovable about diet toothpaste. Diet toothpaste. Can you imagine a more pernicious example of corporate materialism? I do not know what is worse. Working here, or dying here. What matters is that I have been lied to. I was led to believe this was a high-priority corporate facility hiding valuable research. This job was not supposed to end with me stuck in some wretched lab smelling like rats. So I would be very much obliged if you gave me a break. You mean other than the satisfaction of doing me a good turn? Trust me, I'll make it worth your while. The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are two ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo Security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them. The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the wraps for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen. You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day. Thank you. I'm in your debt.
Hey, wieso das?
Take your time.
Das heißt, ich muss zuerst das Ding nehmen. Meine Güte. Das ist die Vorauszahlung und dann erst die Rettung. Aber das wird es wahrscheinlich nicht tun. Oder ich muss sie doch töten.
Oh, good. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. Yes, you want to kill me. I don't want to die. Therefore, it is in my best interest to negotiate. You're asking a great deal from me. This research is my only bargaining chip. You're not wrong. Help me get out of here, and I might be willing. The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my... There are two ways. The other way out is through the loading bay. But you'd have to clear out the
Jetzt bin
rats
ich
for me.
gespannt.
Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen. Because Crane is a tool. Because no good deed goes unrewarded. Because doing me a good turn is the honorable and decent thing. Take your pick. The research I carry is valuable. I am willing to go halves with you. You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day.
Ey.
Thank you. I'm in your debt. Ask away. Sell it, of course. Assuming I make it out of this place. I have been asking myself, we were acting on a good tip. But from the day corporations expect us to work until the day, no one asks why anymore. I am doing this because I...
Verstehe ich nicht. Mit deinem Terminal. Drücken, mit der sich die Türen. Ich mach's mal wieder mal anders. Ich rede gar nicht erst mit ihr. Was stand da? Ich kann das Ding drucken. Geht jetzt nichts. Was war das jetzt? Sonst Daten. Schauen wir mal. Die ist fertig offen, okay. Ey, was ist das denn, ey? Nicht zu hoch schießen. So, das sind die Daten, aber wahrscheinlich hat sie mich angelogen, deswegen wird das ständig. Also sie hat es anscheinend nicht. schau an, 26 und Wissenschaft plus 3. Das hört sich ziemlich gut an. Hätten sie... Okay. Auch ziemlich gut eigentlich. Oh, was war das? Achso. 60. Inspiration plus 3 gibt er mir, stimmt. Da war ja was. Bald brauche ich tatsächlich eine Werkbank. Ah, jetzt habe ich es aufgehoben. Das nicht stören. Inspiration wieder. So nimmt er es nicht auf. Hallo?
Mind if I grab a few souvenirs?
Pulshammer. Pulshammer. Sieht cool aus, Vortex. Ups. Obwohl, ja, bleibt mir so natürlich, ne? Obwohl, nee. Oh, Raptor-Treiber. Okay, das wird reichen. Jawohl. Noch ein schweres Maschinengewehr. Wir damit umgehen können. Beide. Okay. Alter, was war das denn jetzt? Okay. Wow. Alter Schwede, was geht denn hier ab? Upsi, falscher Knopf. Endlich mal ein bisschen was fürs Auge. Die Waffen.
Unexpected.
Captain, look out! I got another fighting me.
Systems with
Man kann auch durch die Tür gehen, ne?
cute security actions.
Puh. Okay, alles klar. Der Ballistikschuss irgendwie ist so ein bisschen komisch. Auch wenn ich es nicht ganz hochhebe, fliegt das Ding total drüber weg. Gut, dass ich hier
I'll keep it down.
gespeichert habe.
Take your best shot.
Eieiei. Aber hier schweife ich es langsam ab. Wo bin ich denn hier überhaupt? Es wäre schön, wenn die mal hier zeigen würden, was das für eine Mission ist, was direkt vor mir ist. Das muss ich alles später schauen, falls ich nicht vergesse. Antons Daten.
I think you could jimmy that one proper, Captain. Doesn't look too tough. I don't think so. Nice.
Erstmal Schneider 100 rein, ich nicht mal mit. Yay. Und habe ich es jetzt? Habe ich es erhalten, okay. Das war doch eines der Aufgaben, die ich jetzt hätte tun sollen. Es kann sein, dass es mir jetzt zeigt, es ist leer. Anscheinend ist es ausgeraubt worden. Mhm.
Couldn't they have left something for us?
Okay, das ist jetzt eingehackt. Es kann sein, dass es deswegen, weil ich das noch nicht gemacht habe und gewusst habe oder vermutet habe, dass Anton seine Unterlagen bei ihr sind, also bei Cassandra. Also normalerweise würde ich diese ganzen Texte eigentlich nicht so wegklicken die ganze Zeit. Aber das meiste Zeug hier ist nur tatsächlich irgendwelche Schrott, was die uns irgendwie erzählen wollen. Deswegen lese ich das alles nicht ganz so durch, wie ich es in anderen also in Rollenspielen allgemein mache. Ist ja kein Rollenspiel, deswegen beseitige die Banditen Antons. Beseitige die Banditen. Daten. Okay. Die Sache jetzt, gehe ich jetzt hier weiter raus oder ich probiere es mal. Ah, hier vergesse ich es und ich könnte natürlich mit denen reden, wurde ja gesagt. Sind ja die Leute von der Tante Bounty. Ja.
Easy.
They can't keep us out.
Ah, jetzt habe ich es schon wieder aufgehoben.
It ain't stealing if no one sees. If they didn't want to tempt us, why'd they lock it up?
Ein Buch aufgehoben. Wahrscheinlich auch was für die Ellie. Horizont mit etwas leichtem Leseschrift. Oder für Felix, oder wie der hieß. Aha. Okay.
Oh, you got that?
Jawohl. Werkbank. Unerwartet. War schon länger erhofft. So. Wow, die geht aber schnell kaputt, Alter. Arsche. Ja, okay. Ich finde es schade, dass man die Helme nicht irgendwie modifizieren kann. Das ist schon ein bisschen blöd. Schalldämpfer, Flüsterrohr. Okay. Er hat auch diese Seltenheitszeichen drauf. Ich glaube, dass es Seltenheitszeichen ist. Hm. Wieso nicht? Schau mal, das sind ja beides die gleiche Waffen. Okay, das wird jetzt verwirrend, denke ich. Egal. Jetzt haben wir das herausgefunden. Jetzt haben wir nur noch den einen Weg. Jetzt müssen wir auch noch mit denen quatschen. Obwohl, ich habe hier gar nicht mit dir geredet.
Oh, good. You're not shooting at... It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. You want to kill me. I don't want to die. Therefore, it is in my best interest. Same reason you are. Crane actually sent out a cry for help? Crane is the man who runs this lab. Probably gone around the bend, fretting over his beloved research. Not that there's anything lovable. Diet toothpaste. Can you imagine a more pernicious... What matter? This job was not supposed to end with me. You mean other than the satisfaction of doing me a good turn? Trust me, I'll make it worth your while. I am good for my word. You will... The first thing I need is a... There are two ways... The other way out is through the loading bay. But you'd have to clear out the wraps for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen. Because Crane is a tool. Because no good deed goes unrewarded. Because doing me a good turn is the honorable and decent thing. Take your pick. We are all of us trapped. You, me, the scientist. Yes, we raided the lab, shot some guards. Killed a few scientists in the crossfire, but it was all for a higher cause. Then we will tear it down again. Do you know what propaganda by the deed means? It means we set an example by our actions. It means we send a message. Because it is fun. You have... Come on now. Do you want to be dull and boring? You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day.
Naja.
I'm in your debt.
Trotzdem kreuzt das Ding an. Ich weiß nicht, ob das... Ich mach das mal anders. Ja, ja.
Ask away. I have got nothing but time. From the... Corporations expect us... Assuming I make it out of this place alive. And with my...
Nee, das ist nicht das, was ich will. Plötzlich will sie es verkaufen. Nein, Leute. Es muss auch einfach einen Weg geben, sie daraus, also sie nicht töten zu müssen, aber auch an die Sachen ranzukommen. Es kann doch nicht sein. Ich meine, wir unterhalten uns doch die ganze Zeit darüber, dass sie mir dafür das Ding gibt, wenn ich ihr helfen soll.
I suppose it does not. Let's make a deal. I'd like to go on living. You'd probably like to make some money. Help me. You mean other than the satisfaction of doing me a good turn? Trust me, I'll make it worth your while. Think it over.
Nein, das war falsch. Da muss ich das schon mit dem ersten machen.
It's been a bit of a day. Yes, you want to kill me. I don't want to die. Therefore, it is in my best interest. You're asking a great deal from me. This research is my only bargaining chip. You're not wrong. Help me get out of here, and the first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. There are two ways out. The other way out is through the loading bay. But you'd have to clear out the wraps for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen. Give me a little credit. We are not bandits. We do not steal. So a few scientists were caught in the crossfire. I will not be accountable for every idiot who wanders in front of my gun. Semantics. If I were consigned to spending my days making diet toothpaste, It is my one bargaining chip. If you want this research, you will help me out of this mess. Would you rather run errands for a corporate puppet like Crane? Listen, you are being used. Because Auntie Cleo Incorporated have their... This lab is a prison, not a place of work. Those men were not scientists. They were indentured laborers. We liberated them. They should be thanking us. All wars have casualties. I regret taking a life, but we were doing them a mercy. Better to die than live in a state of slavery. We are all of us trapped. Yes, we raided the lab, shot some guards, killed a few scientists in the crossfire, but it was all for a higher cause.
Also, ich habe jetzt alles so geantwortet, dass sie, also ich habe sogar zweimal die Möglichkeit jetzt genommen, also beziehungsweise gewählt, dass sie mir das Ding ausrücken soll. Und sie hat gesagt, sie denkt drüber nach. Also natürlich könnte ich sie jetzt erschießen. Auch nachdem ich sie jetzt wahrscheinlich befreit habe. Deswegen, ich würde das ganz schnell machen. Ich werde ihr helfen und dann schauen. Natürlich Holzante.
I'm in your debt.
Da gibt's, das seht ihr, also es gibt keine Antwortmöglichkeit, dass ich jetzt...
On my honor, you will be well rewarded. Ask away. Sell it, assuming I make it out of this place alive. And with my ship out of commission, we were acting on corporations.
Also. Nochmal dahin gehen, mal gucken, was hier jetzt abgeht. Wo war das nochmal? Hier. Die Antwortmöglichkeit sagt einfach, dass sie das verkaufen will, aber ich will ja nicht, dass sie es verkauft. Mal gucken, wie es dann sein wird. Meint er mich mit Verräter?
I was watching on the security cameras. You got downright friendly with the outlaw leader. I reckon we got nothing to say to each other. You best back yourself out of here. Nice and slow. You got 1 minute. Starting now. You convinced her to let us leave in peace. Listing the ills we've been done ain't exactly putting me in a mind to compromise. Think it's that easy, huh? You fly in with your fancy ship, say a few words, and everyone gets a happy ending.
Weißt du das?
You ever had a good thing? A place that felt like you were supposed to be? I had that here. I reckon I don't see any better solution.
Bin jetzt gespannt. Ansonsten werde ich sie doch erschießen müssen. Ich muss es eine sie sein. Und ich hasse es, Frauen zu töten. So. Hier den Rest der Banditen. Ich muss doch von der anderen Seite kommen. So, Qual gewesen sein, hier drin mit den Dingern da gesperrt zu sein.
Finally.
Sie hat eine Waffe dabei.
I've never been so pleased at the sight of an open door. Please tell me you've cleared a way out of here. So you have. And now, if you do not mind, I have had quite enough of this wretched place. Oh, really? And why, pray tell, would I do a thing like that? Your point is well taken. I would rather not spend the rest of my days looking over my shoulder for the shadow of my headhunter. Here, take the damned research. Tell Crane I hope he chokes on it. Good. I never trust a freelancer who works for free. Orphans. Is that what you are calling yourself now? Here. Let it never be said.
Okay. Ich hoffe, das hat soweit so gut funktioniert. Schauen wir mal, was das Tagebuch sagt. Ich habe doch die Teile. Wieso zeigt es dann trotzdem noch als Misserfolg an? Egal, solange es nicht verbockt ist, ist es mega. So leer. Jetzt kommen wir in den Sümpfe der Schwierigkeiten. Vielleicht kann ich mich hier einschleichen. Habe ich die Zigaretten überhaupt gefunden von der Alte? Dichtung, Stimmung, vulkanisch Schein der Patscha. Eine verrauchte Angelegenheit. Ach so, das ist auf der anderen Seite. Okay. Das heißt, ich muss noch 4 Raptidons wegballern, wo auch immer die sind. Ich hoffe, das sind nicht die hier. Oh.
Oh, look at how big she is. Wow. We're not going in there, are we? Wow, not even a scratch. Nailed him, Captain.
Nein, 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 nein. Ihr sollt nicht kämpfen.
Going. Don't quit on us, Parvati!
Elf von 12. Ich kann es ein bisschen... So, es ist schon mit Häkchen. Alles klar. Das heißt, ich muss jetzt die nicht töten. Alles klar. Lauf gut.
How'd you do that so fast? Die gleiche Tür.
Alles klar. Haben wir denn alles jetzt hier drin? Hier war ja auch noch was, ne? Nämlich das da. Den im Ausschuss. Was war das mit Gladys? Sprich mich. Irgendwas mit Gladys war da auch jetzt gerade. Verlass der Roseway bei den südlichen Okay. Okay. Sind zwei mit Vaughn und einmal mit Anton, oder? Alles mit Anton. Ja. Okay, dann gehen wir mal raus hier. Habe ich da einfach übersehen? Jeden ab. Mädels, nicht dringen. Okay, alles klar.
You picked the wrong damn day.
Also gibt's doch einen Kampf. Cool. Wo sind die Leichen? Was war das denn jetzt für ein riesen Schatten auf der rechten Seite? Okay.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Werkbank, yay. Leichtes Sturmgewehr. Jetzt wird's interessant mit den Waffen. Endlich gibt's auch stärkere. Gewöhnungsbedürftig mit dem Ziel. Ah. Ich glaube, hier ist auch die Zigarettenetui da.
I'm going.
Bleibt auch da. Uiuiui, das war ja ein Schuss. Uhuhu.
Sure, on my way. Heading back.
Schockkanone. Moment. Oh, jetzt bin ich voll. Was zur Hölle? Wie sehen die denn aus? So, leichtes Sturmgewehr. Da ist es noch. Okay. Adlerauge Sturmgewehr. Yay. Was sieht das denn aus? Okay. Tagebuch.
Finders keepers, Captain.
Ja. Und das in Blau. Naja, ja. Speichern. Genau, Tagebuch. Ich mit Phone. Ja. Und dann ist auch nicht in der Orsons Pläne. Ist da vorne. Okay. Notsignal. Ist hier. Da unten. Und da hinten. Okay. Machen wir mal das. Geben ihr mal ihr Etui. Dann zu Anton und zu Vaughn und dann könnten wir endlich für heute Schluss machen. Dann wird sie sich wahrscheinlich als Crewmitglied anbieten. Bin gespannt.
Seriously, don't get yourself killed. It's a nice cigarette case, but it...
You're shitting me.
You ain't so bad. Here's something for the trouble.
Ach, ja doch nicht. Wow. 21.000. Habe ich vergessen zu sagen. Du hast verloren Jubiläumszigaretten wie. Brauch ich auch nicht. Kochbuch des Anarchisten. Okay.
Boss called and said to pack it in for pickup. Reckon that's your doing. Maybe I'll see you around sometime.
Vielleicht. Tarnung. Hä? Was? Ach so, weil ich die 10.000 Dings bekomme. Erstmal machen wir das hier. Okay, ich habe alle optionalen Bedingungen erfüllt. Kann ich das ja mit ihm reden?
Damn right we left the lab. What's left there that's worth dying for?
You let them get away. Worthless. A lot of you.
Well, you get what you pay for, don't you? Doc Crane better get over himself.
That no-account fool Porter and his crew are even more worthless than I could have imagined. They've abandoned their posts. This is madness. Jameson. I didn't do right by him, did I? Only cared about how he helped or hurt my research. Not in this colony, there isn't. But success here will get me to Byzantium. I'll have recognition, money, proper facilities. It's the only place to lead a life of meaning in the system. I can't believe you're right. If I did, I don't know what I'd do.
Zweimal hintereinander überzeugen.
That's easy for you to say. You're not trapped like I am. I honestly don't know. You've returned. Please tell me you've recovered my research. Without my work to focus on, I find myself tending towards darker paths of inquiry. Oh, really? Who? Orson? Good. It will keep him from wasting my time. Sounds like he might actually be doing something useful for once. I will be happy to answer your questions once I have my research. In the meantime, I will occupy myself considering the different ways I can end my life. No. I don't get that research back, I'll be released from my indenture contract. You can't be serious. No contract, no work. No work, you're a... You know, dregs, ne'er-do-wells, eking out a horrible existence on the periphery of society. Even if that's not my fate, I don't relish being sent to some backwater corporate town. This is temporary and simply a means to an end. You've returned. Please tell me you've recovered my research? Please tell me you've recovered it? That's... You can't possibly understand the enormity of what you've done for me. And what, pray tell, is the status of our raptidons? Capital. Excellent. If we're done here, I'd like to get back to work. You understand. Actually, there is something else. Why do you suppose Auntie Cleo's would want to market diet toothpaste to the lower classes? Yet, when we discovered the appetite-suppressing potential, There's something amiss here. It nags at me like a sore tooth, but I can't for the life of me figure out why. By the architect, this could be a disaster. Why did I not realize that? I would love to argue with you, but I fear you are correct. All I cared about before was Byzantium. I believed getting there was everything, that my life would finally have meaning.
So, weil ich das schon gesagt hatte, ist es jetzt ausgegraut.
You're right. And what's worse, I've always known it. But there's nothing to be done. This is the life I've made for myself.
Ob das jetzt gut war, weiß ich jetzt nicht. Hat er sich jetzt erschossen? Jo. Okay. Hm. Das kann ich nicht so lassen. Soll sich ja nicht töten, sondern er soll sich einfach nur noch bemühen, um das Gegenteil zu machen.
You've returned. Please tell me you've recovered my research. Without my work to focus on, I find myself My research? That's... And what, pray tell, is the status of our raptidons? Capital. Excellent. If we're done here... Actually, there is something else. Why do you Yeah. There's something amiss here. By the architect, this could be a disaster. Why did I not realize that? All I cared about before was Byzantium. That's easy for you to say.
Vielleicht war das die bessere Sache.
Still a lot of raptidons out there.
Keinen Schuss zu hören. Also er lebt.
The best way to win a game is by getting the most body goals.
Verdammt, wo war er jetzt? Mr. Vaughn.
Year-over size analysis proves that body goal attempt.
Okay.
Any news? On the... Don't keep me in suspense. Did you get my stuff? I mean, this is gonna make me so popular. I mean with the people who buy it, not by using it. Because I'm not. Take this. You earned it. If you run into me again after all, pleasure doing business with you. Better days are coming. I can smell the money. Wait, no, that's Raptidon mouse.
So, noch die Reste verkaufen. Dann könnten wir für heute Schluss machen, denke ich. Wo war das? Was ist denn das? War ich schon hier drin? Ne, ist so.
Did security talk to you yet? Annie Cleo.
43%, das ist doch mal lecker. Nein, die nicht. Ich weiß nicht, wieso es jedes Mal da hochspringt. Letztlich habe ich 21.000 Bits. Jau. Okay, Langwaffen. Sturmgewehr. Okay, das sind beide jetzt hier. Das ist doch auch da, oder? Vulkanischer Hammer. Perfekt. Speichern. Und ich würde sagen, vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und ich hoffe bis zum nächsten Mal.